Federation versus Freedom by Baba Sahib Ambedkar. 5. 4. Part 5. The subject of an Indian state, it is obvious from the terms of the oath, owes a double allegiance. He owes allegiance to the ruler of his state and also to the king. Superficially, the position seems not very different from what one finds in the United States. In the United States, the individual is a citizen of the Union as well as of the state and owes allegiance to both powers. Each power has the right to command his obedience. But ask the question to which, in case of conflict, is obedience due, and you will see the difference between the two. On this question, this is what Bryce has to say. The right of the state to obedience is wider in the area of matters which it covers. Prima facie, every state law, every order of a competent state authority binds the citizen, whereas the national government has but a limited power. It can legislate or command only for certain purposes or on certain subjects. But within the limits of its powers, its authority is higher than that of the state. It must be obeyed even at the risk of disobeying the state. Any act of the state legislature or the state executive conflicting with the constitution or with an act of the national government done under the constitution is really an act not of the state government, which cannot legally act against the constitution, but of persons falsely assuming to act as such government, and is therefore ipso juro void. Those who disobey the federal authority on the grounds of the commands of a state authority are therefore insurgents against the Union, who must be coerced by its power. The coercion of such insurgents is directed not against the state, but against them as individuals through combined wrongdoings. A state cannot secede and cannot rebel. Similarly, it cannot be coerced. Can the federal government in India take the stand which the union government can when there is a conflict of allegiance? There can be no doubt that it cannot, for the simple reason that the allegiance to the king saves the allegiance to the ruler. This is a very unhappy, if not a dangerous situation. The end.